Hello everybody, welcome to Nature Calls. Anthony here, and in this video I'm going to tell you about the process of getting your Tesla repaired. So my 2021 Tesla Model 3 here, dual motor, got hit in a parking lot, and I'm going to just walk you through my experience of getting it repaired. This will be part one. This is probably going to be a 2 or 3 part series. I'll explain that in the video on why it's going to probably take so long. And well, this video is being made right before it actually goes into the shop for part 1 of its repair, where they're going to fix the outside of my Tesla. Alright, so now that we have the introduction squared away here, it's good to see everybody again. Hopefully you enjoyed some of my other content. It's been a while since I've made a video. I've been busy, mostly with my company, Sure Shot Archery. I actually make archery products for a living, and I happen to own a Tesla Model 3, Model Y, and a Tesla solar roof. So, with that, let's get into how this got hit. I will probably play the video first and then explain it. So, my Tesla's sitting facing out of a parking spot. There is another vehicle right here, big SUV. That individual ended up cutting the corner, I guess, a little bit too sharp, and they clipped the back end of their vehicle on the front half of my Tesla here. You can probably see it pretty well in the video that I just played, but that's the damage that it did. I could probably take you guys off here and actually show you a little bit closer up, just so you get a better idea. And you can kind of get your own estimate in your mind of how expensive this should be to repair. Of course, I've gotten estimates from all different sources. You know, I have my own personal estimates. I got estimates from the place that I'm actually going to get it repaired at, an official Tesla-approved body shop, because my car's still under warranty. It's only got 20,000 miles on it. Even though it's a 2021, it's basically brand new. And then I'll tell you also what their insurance estimated it to be so far. And you know, I'm sure part 2 will have, I'll be sharing the official number of what it costs to repair it. But essentially, they ended up clipping the side here. They bent this fender in, so this is steel. So they got I believe the estimate is for replacing that. They ended up scraping the bottom of the headlight here. This is messed up. Mostly scrapes, but they ended up breaking the bracket on the fog light. This is actually an aftermarket Unplugged Performance front lip. So they punched a hole in that, so that has to get replaced. On top of that, there is clear wrap on the fog light, clear wrap on the headlight. There is a vinyl wrap on top of the white regular base color of this car. So I got the free white color, and then I got it wrapped in what they call I think it's frozen vanilla. So it's a white with like a gold pearl in it. I think you can kind of see it well in the video. It looks way better in person. I like it. Makes it a little bit different than the other white Teslas out there, because they are kind of a dime a dozen. You know, you get a free color, why not save $1,000? Even though I ended up spending more than that to wrap the car, but you know, thus is life. But with that though, they have to replace the bumper, replace the lip. All this stuff has to get unwrapped. So they're going to end up unwrapping a whole section of the car here, because they got a paint match, because the paint should still match underneath. You know, we got paint from 2021 and a new paint job being done in 2023 in November. So it all needs to match, and then it has to get wrapped on top of that. So this is why this video is probably going to be a minimum 2, probably 3-part series. So back to the stand here. So hopefully I did a pretty good job explaining all of that to you, and you understand what happened to the car and why it's in the current condition it is in. Fortunately, it is drivable. It does seem to have some minor steering issues, but I think that's alignment related. We will see. Tesla doesn't want to see the vehicle yet because they want to get all the cosmetic stuff squared away, so they're not disassembling a broken car to reassemble a broken car. And it wasn't damaged enough that it immediately had to go to Tesla, because it seems like if your Tesla gets hit hard enough and there's enough damage, it just bypasses the third-party approved Tesla body shop and goes right to your Tesla service and repair center, so they can see what's going on. But since mine wasn't hit that hard, and it's probably only a few or several $1,000s in damage, not tens of thousands of dollars in damage, it's going to the body shop first, and then it'll make its way to Tesla. But it also has to stop over at the wrapping place too, because it needs to get wrapped. So with that, cost-wise, and time-wise. So let's get the time part situated. So you saw the video. This happened on 9/11/2023. So September 11th, 2023. My car gets hit in the parking lot while I'm at a store. And today is, what is today? That is a fantastic question. Today is November 16th. The car actually goes to the body shop on the 21st. So I have been waiting for parts and insurance things, because you gotta go through the insurance, since 9/11. On the 11th, it took the police department, I believe, the full 10 days to actually get me a police report. There was a weekend involved, but it actually ended up being like 14 days with the weekend, and not counting the day of the incident. So they took their time on that one, even though nobody was injured. They saw the video from the Sentry mode, so it's not like there was any question on who was at fault here. But with that, still took like 10 days, 14 days with the weekend and everything else. Then I had to go to the third-party repair shops to get quotes. Before the police report came out, I got some independent quotes, just out of curiosity. So let me break those out now, and then compare what I got to what the other person's insurance said, and things like that. When that person's insurance company came out to check on the car, they quoted me at about $1,600 to repair the damage done to my vehicle. Of course, their quote was basically just filling holes and buffing things. They weren't really concerned about replacing new parts. They're just like, oh, we'll just patch the holes in these. Obviously, they're going to do that because they're trying to go with the cheapest method possible to save themselves money. They are an insurance company. They're not in the business of actually paying out money. So they quoted me $1,600 to get what I just showed you fixed. Independently, I got it checked out, and we're sitting at least $2,800. Of course, I noticed this when I finished the video, but I made one small error. Their insurance quoted the $1,600. The quote from the collision center that I said was $2,800 is actually $6,800. I was only looking at the first page of what they need repaired. Once you count in the body part labor, paint labor, paint supplies, and all that other stuff, we end up getting to over $6,800. So it's actually $6,800 versus $1,600. Because, well, parts that have holes in them shouldn't be patched. It's a brand new car with the original parts on it. It needs brand new parts. So they're going to replace all the broken parts with brand new parts, not second-hand or third-hand parts, or just trying to patch holes in parts that were fine before the accident. So they're saying $2,800, could be higher than that. They just looked at it from the outside of the vehicle. They didn't actually go into the front, because they said there could definitely be more damage on the inside. It may not look it, but there could be a lot of brackets and stuff that got snapped when your whole vehicle got kind of pushed from the SUV, kind of pushing it out of the way. when it cut the spot too close. So we will see. Obviously, the numbers for this will be in video number 2 when I have the official repair bill from the Tesla-approved third-party collision center and repair shop. So this should be exciting. This was definitely more than, not the cost. This whole process was definitely a lot more intense than I thought. Not that there was like pressure, but it's just like a million steps that I never thought I'd have to go through, or wasn't planning on going through. It's not like this was expected by any means. So with that, we got two debating, prices here. It's either going to be somewhere near 1,600, or we're going to be closer to 3,000. We're probably be closer to the 3,000, and that's just for fixing it back to where it was before the aftermarket lip and the aftermarket wrap. So it'll be going up from there, and I have quotes from those two companies too. So between the wrap and all the other things that go with it, we're looking at another $1,200 to rewrap all the things that are going to be dewrapped and or replaced that need to be rewrapped to match the rest of the wrap on the car. So that'll be interesting. Fortunately, for the other party, this car is always in a garage, so the wrap really hasn't aged. So there shouldn't be an issue with color change between panels of freshly wrapped and not freshly wrapped, because it should all basically look the same color, because my car spends most of the time sitting in a garage, nice and protected. So it's actually going to be some savings for that person's insurance, because I won't have to have the entire vehicle rewrapped. All right, so there you have it. There is my Tesla and its damage, and the process I'm going through so far, between contacting their insurance, getting the police report, and then going out and getting all of these estimates, because I want to get an idea on this, one from a private, how much it would cost just out of pocket compared to what the insurance is saying, and then we'll ultimately see what the real cost is when they actually get down to fixing everything. I'll keep you guys posted. This is definitely exciting and quite an experience. I would like to avoid it in the future. With that though, please check out some of my other videos. I'll be making some more Tesla content shortly. I have a Cybertruck on order. I'm probably not gonna get it super early like some of these people are, because I was slightly late or slower to the game, deciding if I wanted to pick one up or not. So I'll have one of those coming at some point. We're probably not going for the crazy, beast mode package, but we'll see. We'll get to that when we cross that bridge. We're still waiting on November 30th for the official announcement. And in the meantime, I'll see what other content I can make. Most of it will be Tesla related, to keep you guys informed. I do have some updates on the Model Y as well. We actually had to replace a part on it, but it was covered by insurance. So again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and as always, have a fantastic day.